They say the spirit of Queen Idia, the first queen mother of the Benin kingdom, still watches over her sacred ivory mask, and that sometimes, when the museum lights go dim at night, she returns to see who is worthy to stand before her. Osaretin was a young night guard at the Benin Museum. It was his second month on the job, and he liked it. Quiet halls, the faint hum of the air conditioner, the gleam of ancient bronzes under soft yellow light. But on one Friday night, something felt different. The silence seemed heavier, almost alive. During his final patrol around midnight, Osaretin stopped at Display Room 4, the room of royal artifacts. There, behind a glass case, sat the famous ivory mask of Queen Idia, smooth, white, and perfectly carved, with eyes that seemed half awake. He had seen it 100 times before, but tonight it felt as if the mask was looking right back at him. As he stood there staring, he heard something, a soft, distant whisper that seemed to float through the room. "Osaretin," he froze. Did someone just call his name? He turned quickly, but the room was empty. He laughed nervously to himself. "Maybe I'm just tired," he muttered. But when he turned back toward the case, the whisper came again, louder this time. "Osaretin, why do you stare when you do not bow?" His heart began to race. The lights flickered, and for a moment he thought he saw movement behind the glass. He stepped closer, and then his breath caught in his throat. The glass case was open. The mask was gone. A chill filled the room. He turned around slowly, and that's when he saw her. A tall woman stood a few feet away, dressed in white cloth and coral beads. Her skin glowed faintly, and her eyes were calm but powerful. Osaretin couldn't move. He knew who she was. Everyone in Benin did. "This land remembers me," she said softly. "But do you remember your mother's, Osaretin?" He dropped to his knees, trembling. "I meant no disrespect, Great Mother," he whispered. She smiled gently. "The eyes of ivory never sleep," she said. "Guard them with honor, or they will guard you." Then a bright light flashed, and everything went silent. The next morning, Osaretin was found lying by the display, pale and trembling. He was alive but barely spoke. When the staff checked the mask, it was back inside the glass case, untouched. But the security cameras had gone blank all night, except for one frame that showed a faint outline of a woman in white, standing behind Osaretin. He never worked in the museum again. Some said he left Benin City entirely.